I'm Leah from ScreenHub, and this is our last 4 watched for the week. The first movie I watched this week was Sinners. It is such an amazing movie, and I'm kind of mad at myself that I waited this long to watch it.
Hey, this is Sylvie. I have been at MIF all week, so my last 4 watch are all festival films, which is really cool. Starting with Iron Winter, which was an amazing documentary set in Mongolia where a man who is coming of age has to transport 1,000 horses across a very cold, wintry landscape. It's just incredible. The cinematography is amazing.
The second movie I watched this week was the Nicolas Cage classic Con Air. They really don't make movies like they used to.
The next one I watched was called The Great History of Western Philosophy. It's a weird little animation that uses a cutout style that's similar to Terry Gilliam, or maybe you're more familiar with South Park. It is kind of like an experiment. Does feel at times like the filmmaker's trolling you. I think, maybe not for everyone, but if you're ever bored at home and want something wacky to watch, that's something I would put on.
The third movie I watched this week was Pitch Black, which remains one of Vin Diesel's absolute best movies. It also technically counts as an Aussie classic.
Next up, I watched another documentary called Ghost Boy. Now, this is about Martin Pistorius, and you may have heard the story before, like I have, because he actually wrote a book by the same name. It's really incredible. It's obviously a tearjerker. I do recommend Ghost Boy, but it's a lot. So, maybe take some tissues, go with a friend.
The fourth movie I watched this week was X-Men. This was a rewatch for me, and honestly, I don't actually think the movie held up that well. Hugh Jackman is still absolutely fantastic, but the rest of the movie is just a little bit weird.
Lastly, I watched the fantastic First Light, which I believe is a debut film from an Australian filmmaker. Incredible. It's set in the Philippines. It's about a nun who is like slowly uncovering this conspiracy, and it is a slow burner, but it's gorgeous. Like the way it's shot, every frame looks like a painting, which I know is a stereotype thing to say, but it applies in this case. There's so much on at MIF. Like I recommend a lot of other things as well, and I've got more coming up, so can't wait to talk about those.
That's about all from the ScreenHub team today, but stay tuned for more.